Jay knows this. If you can just make the superstars work for their own, not just come in and give you an easy 30 or easy 40, or both guys coming in, Kyrie for that matter. So defensively down the stretch, you got the stops you needed. In years past, we would say, Sacramento doesn't have enough. They don't have this. Tonight, they got a big win at home with two superstars trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they did. And to me, down the stretch, the big plays were the fact that Dallas couldn't control a defensive backboard.
Yep.
They gave up 3 offensive rebounds down the stretch of that game. And that was the game, because you're going to, at this level, you're playing. Sacramento's a really good team. Possessions are important. You have got to be able to, when you play that first line of defense well, you've got to finish it by getting that defensive backboard. Credit Sacramento for being able to come up with those offensive rebounds and then convert. And De'Aaron Fox was special down the stretch. He had 10 points going into the fourth quarter. He finishes with 34.
36.
So, 36,
yeah.
Excuse me. He was brilliant to really match what Kyrie and Luka were able to do. Unbelievable performance. And this Sacramento team, they're in the 3 spot, but they don't get the kind of recognition, it seems, that you would ordinarily give a team that's played as well as they have.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it's not a fluke. They really are a good basketball team. I mean,
it's got to be their recent history as a franchise. That's what it is.
That's it.
Yeah. There are people who will doubt them until they see it in the postseason. But over the course of the season, they've done a lot of things awfully well.
Yeah, they're going to doubt them, Jay. You know that. Until they get out of the first round, they're going to say, De'Aaron Fox, yes, he's great.
It's going to be
there you go. It's like,
that's true.
Thank you. They got to hold on to this, right? Hold on, right. To hold on to get home court.
Yeah.
And you haven't had it, 16 years in the playoffs?
That would be ending the longest playoff drought in NBA history.
Come on.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why most people are like, until they get the playoffs, hold on to this spot and get a series, then we can say this young team's right.
Out-rebounded the Mavericks tonight by 7, scored 74 in the paint. That's the most the Mavericks have allowed this season. That makes them plus 28, if my math is correct, in the paint. Turned it over just 7 times, which means they got off 100 shot attempts, 9 more than Dallas did. So a lot of ways to look at this and feel good if you're a Kings fan.
It is. Listen, Sacramento, give Mike Brown a lot of credit because he's got this group playing with the expectation of winning. And that is one of the hardest things to do when a team hasn't had success, is to have a mindset and a confidence level that when you take the floor, no matter who the opponent, you expect to win. And that's really how they played all season. When people talk about culture, that's what culture really is.
Right.
It's the mindset that when I take the floor, I truly believe we're the better team. We're going to win if we do X, Y, and Z. They did it tonight. They got the hustle plays that they had to have, offensive rebounds, came up with some great defensive plays down the stretch as well. And even the scoring that Dallas was doing, Dallas had to make incredible shots. They got nothing easy down the stretch. And again, credit Sacramento for just making all the plays on both sides of the ball.